those aren't the only changes made since the collision. I want to bring in WUSA 9 Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Flack. I know you were able to go straight to the experts investigating this.
Yeah, we had to go straight to the top to find out exactly what was going on, with some safety measures scaled back and new warnings from investigators about what's at stake. I talked with Jennifer Homendy. She's the chair of the National Transportation Safety Board. Now, here's a part of our conversation.
Immediately after the collision, safety measures were finally put into place, measures that should have been there before.
Are those safety recommendations in place now, and what were they?
Well, fortunately, the Secretary acted on those recommendations within a couple of hours of us issuing them, which was separate the traffic, don't allow that mix of traffic. I think what is astonishing to me is when we issued our urgent safety recommendations, it's us who said, okay, we have a helicopter route with a max of 200 feet for altitude for that helicopter. We have a civilian aircraft that's coming into runway 33. We looked at the glide slope, which brings them into runway 33, and discovered that 75 feet max separates that helicopter and that aircraft. That's max. Nowhere in the national airspace would that be acceptable. It took us to look at it after a terrible tragedy to point it out to the very organization that is responsible for ensuring it's doing the reviews, the annual reviews of those routes to make sure they're safe.
It's also an unthinkable dismissal of our investigation and of 67 families who lost loved ones in a tragedy that was entirely preventable.
Boy, those words, they really hit you, because Jennifer Homendy is serious about what she's saying here.
Can you imagine if you had a family member on that flight and you have the chair of the MTSB saying this was entirely preventable?
And you